It's here for me, Mamuni Akwaba, about Melodies TV. So, I was a modern mebo, a mammy. Ibrah Meka say Ibrah 1, may no, I think say he needs medical attention. No, it has come out say a true. In fact, ne brother Abba Bonting Abekasa ewo on Man FM after meeting with Kennedy Agyapong. I posted a story yesterday. I'm a mamotia says Ibrah 1 ninia wakwa koshia Kennedy Agyapong. Ama wa explaining matters at Kennedy Agyapong. And apa we so me sanso at the bremo. Etremo say Kennedy Agyapong kran sisi a wodi Ibrah 1 asema chene because Kennedy Agyapong nankasa tenase ya ne na kasama we hu say Ibrah 1 kran he's suffering from a medical condition your friend depression. Depression ya de bia Ghana ha say ya ne yembu. But if someone is really depressed, nipa kunu to make cansem bia odwen ho kra won ti ase. Unim na okofa sansem ne serious ebia de ya nipa kunu ni ebeda ne ho so no obeka say o kan say obeka tell say o bo amanka sa depression na ma nipa kunu e kan sansem no. Akwa is social media. That is why if people come to insult me on most of my posts no na most of them I don't reply because in Grofu Bebre wo mo hwe me omutie me kra no most people are depressed. Into who say what true story be now bon sa afei what ye bufuo. Let me give you a story. Then mebo ni ne brother no wako on Man FM interview aye no wo kan ye say Ghana for mama mfa ne bra ne serious na ne bra no medical condition e duro e wo say wo fa won fa ene man ne be keka ansem na mebo sa audio na wa we hu say yes send your melodies me din kan no in fact ne bra aba bontia be ka say ne kre mebo sa audio no but let me just add this funny story. Embre bisa ena me chocho muncho bi jame ekofa wo bi foforo ena depression be che me afei na me hu ne se wo bi ene ne girl ena mkrom na me hu omokra na me buafu na bibi se me mfa ebo na me mfa mbo omutrim ni ni aye depression o ni na aye depression if you ask me say nete if someone is depressed they ba kono be here nyama bi a won ti ase. So me personally it has happened to me before. Me who say wo bi ne girl en nampe na ba mi trim say hey fa bo na fa bo mu trim kra na ka me ko tie sa de no en na ka me ko fa bo e ko bo mu trim a na ka me nya asem. But you see that particular state I was in, the depressed state no Ghana has say we don't respect it. Ba kwa abrochi a obi ye depressed a ye de no e ko to hospital ne ya ma ndro ama ne pa kuno anom. Ma Ghana ha ye hu ne say oh he will be okay, he will be okay, he will be okay. Into ya not just a time between now who go through the depressed state and now say you're okay. I've done a lecture sort of on this particular thing before, the stages of grief. My 5 stages and then it extends to 7 stages of grief. Depression cry anger so let's go and listen to Ibrah 1 ne brother in someone what they etuja work at Ghana for say ni say into the young kontie and no Ibrah.
As I chimping her, but your friend
Abbas
Dawood.
Yeah.
At the saying,
yeah.
Uniane, and also Uni, my brother, a friend of Ibrah.
Ibrah is my little brother.
He's your little brother.
Yeah, but okay. He's terrible, so I would prefer to manage the small English I can speak.
That is okay. That is okay. I was informed that you want to come and put in a word for your brother.
Yeah.
Because of his attack on Honorable Ken.
Yeah.
You see, it was going to result in,
a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
That is why I'm here.
Mm-hmm. So, what is on the mind of the family? What does the family want to tell?
Well, before I see what the family has to. Before I see what the family has to tell Ghanaians, I will first of all want to say who Ibrah is. Ibrah, him Dauda, popularly known as Ibrah 1, is a very nice young man who had the best of upbringing. He is very gentle, kind, humble, and very respectful. These are the core values of our family. He started business at a very young age, and he was somehow successful.
What business has he been doing?
Ibrahim Dauda has been in a forex bureau business. and he has been somehow successful. But just like any other businessman, sometimes you hit a block, sometimes things go wrong. Things went wrong for him, and then I think these things hit him so hard, and it got him in a situation the family didn't anticipate. So at some point he started acting in a way we already know it was getting out of hand. We just thought he's somebody who likes to have fun on social media. So we felt like, oh, he's just doing his normal thing. It got to a point where I realized, no, this thing is getting out of hand. So let us attend to him and seek medical attention. We sought medical attention, and then we realized because of his issues, he has been depressed. So that was in 2018. So from 2018, we've been trying to manage his depression till now. But I think 3 days ago or so, the condition.
But is he still working? Is he still in his business?
Yeah, he is. It is. He can be okay for a very long time. In just 2-3 days, then when the depression takes over, then he acts in a way that we can't actually not explain. But he's okay. Because I heard the other guy says he drives well. He does everything okay. But it is just when he gets on social media, he imagines things and then he says things that he's not supposed to say.
So are you saying his recent attack on Honorable Ken is not something that he planned?
It is not planned.
It's not intentional?
It is not planned. It is not political. It cannot be substantiated. It has no point. He has no business with Kennedy Agyapong whatsoever.
But someone may ask, I mean, there are thousands of people in Ghana, millions of people. Why do he single out Honorable Ken and attack him?
That is why, because of his condition, anybody who comes to his mind, he talks about the person. So I think in recent times, Kennedy Agyapong was on everybody's mind because of the issues.
He's been trending.
Yeah, and Ibrah is one person
so he caught his attention.
Yeah, when Ibrah is doing something and then I try to talk to him to stop, then he'll get on me and then write all sort of things about me. And
so he's been writing about you on social media?
No, he has been writing about me for 2 years. He's my younger brother. I know he has a condition, and that condition can happen to anybody, just like malaria, typhoid, and all those things. It is not something he called for. It is not something we have to forsake him for. He's our brother. He has a condition. He needs our help. He needs everybody's help. Anybody who really cares about somebody, he needs everybody's help. So, I think instead of attacking him, he needs support. Not financial support, because financially, we are not rich, but we are okay. We can take care of all this financial expenses and stuff. But he needs prayers. So if anybody is taking his attack on Honorable or the President or any other person, then the person should have a rating. This is not political. It has nothing to do with politics. At some point, some people say,
Is it the first time that he has said something bad about Honorable Ken or the President?
Ibrah, at some point, I remember one of his posts. He said Kennedy Agyapong is one of the few politicians one can trust in Ghana. That is on a very good day. But when things go wrong, then he will say things he wants to say, or things that are out of his hand.
Does he only talk about the president when he in his elements? It's like when his attack, comes, or when he's not in his right senses. Is that the only time that he can talk about the president? From what you know, has he ever spoken about the president in good terms?
Yeah, he has said the president is a good president. The president will go like 4 more years, and there are sometimes he speaks good of the president. He's one person who, apart from his condition, he likes to speak his mind. So whenever it is correct, he will say it is as it is. But when he is not, when he gets into his condition and he imagines things and then he says things that he himself, he knows these things are not true.
Okay. He's someone who loves social media. He has a lot of followers. So, and the general public, people outside, I mean, we don't know his condition of mind. So, how can people know that this particular post of Ibrah about the president or this person is not from, I mean,
it's not deliberate,
a sound mind, or it's not deliberate? How do we?
You know,
how do we know
once we know, if I say we know as Ghanaians, once we know as Ghanaians that he has a condition that sometimes he writes things that he's not supposed to write, he says things that he's not supposed to say, I think when we look at it from that lens, we should be able to understand and maybe sympathize with him whenever he writes those things. Because once you know somebody has a condition, so when you see him write things that do not make sense, sometimes some of the things you write, you read and then they don't even add up.
So has he been seeking medication?
Yeah, he has been seeking medical attention.
So, should we take him seriously?
Not when it comes to politics. Not when it comes to politics. Not when it comes to attacking people's personality and all those things.
So when people read his post and it is nice, we should assume he's in a good frame of mind. But when he's attacking people, we should assume he's being tormented.
When you read his posts about himself, some of the things, I would just say whenever he writes about somebody, anybody, not the president, not honorable, any person he writes about, people should just ignore.
People should ignore.
Anytime he writes about somebody on social media, anything he says about, it's not because he writes about me. I'm his brother. He's my little brother. Anything he writes about me, it doesn't move me. I am who I am, and those who know me know me. So I don't really care about whatever he says about me. I'm more concerned about him, what he makes other people go through. That is my prime concern.
Is the family not worried that you are coming out to say that at times the person, he suffers some mental distortion, so we shouldn't take him serious? Is it not going to affect his business and the way people regard him?
We are not saying Ibrah is mad. We are saying he has a mental, he has a condition, and that condition can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to anybody. A lot of people walk around the streets. They have their own conditions they are managing, and then they go about their businesses. The only difference between those people and Ibrah is social media crazy, and then he writes things anyhow.